sorry.
They probably got that from my search info.
I was gonna say, how did they know?
Well, it has like...
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh no! That was too much for the challenger! The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around? Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
I don't know.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
No, you're good. We were a bit fucked on the public ops.
We're clearing out the draft.
I had basically three. It took me 3 drops to get to the corner, and then I moved out.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Whoa.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Did the other healer die beforehand? Because we had 4 people on the east side, I thought.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That was, Sword, right? So Sword's Light Party's club is Paris.
I thought they were all like.
Oh, are they all Light Parties? That's right, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah, someone did die right before it. You know, maybe they got hit by the Starburst.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Yeah. They did look at HS already because I was kind of PF there. So I apologize for that. It was before I joined.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Back on the inner part.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Yeah. I thought Lord was stopping short and I was getting ready to run past.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Because, I mean, we should be able to consistently drop in the same spots there, I think.
Well, I was just looking at the diagram thing. Yes.
Oh, is it healers north?
Yeah. I mean,
I think it's the forts north, the north 2 dots, and the DPS on the south 2 dots.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Baron, stop coming after me, bro.
I was just going into my clock position. I didn't know there was sign spots.
It feels I like I love it. I grab
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
it feels
I mean, if y'all are...
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
You can go north.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to
One's gonna
manifest
be
a
annoying,
weapon.
especially if you start in the corner that you're meant to end up in.
Oh, a brutal blow!
I guess
But the
it's not too bad.
contender
I was
is standing
more
firm.
thinking along the lines of if you're dropping puddles and trying to get there.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Oh, oh fuck, I forgot about that.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger! The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around? Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Oh, I did that backwards. Man.
I didn't have sprint there.
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
Oh. That kind of hurt.
What was that a stack and then spread to box?
It's really quick though.
Oh,
Yeah.
give a party and special.
Oh yeah, back to the other platform.
Oh, he sent his rival flying! What fearsome
I mean,
strength!
I only saw checkpoint. I only saw 2 go out, but I imagine it was either people were stacked or there's
Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building!
He's gonna jump, yeah. Near. Then line. Oh, not telegraph, not telegraph. And lightning. So same, just doesn't show it. Is this the same as well? Isn't this where stuff was dropped?
I think we had to like not attack the defensive lines.
Oh, was it? Is it like thorn mail?
Sword again.
Are you determining where that goes?
I'm fine with it. Grappled by authority chain taking massive damage over time. I think I was just...
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Or the down.
Yeah, it says taking massive damage.
100k is half my health, though. It seems like.
I had defensive cooldown before I...
Wait, what? King, you were taking damage as well?
No, he died the
Okay. Well, that's phase 1 done.
Oh, that was fun to get that before though, so maybe it normally wouldn't do that much damage to those stacks of it.
Do you do party splits then for the line AoE from the wall? Is that what PF does?
Oh, you want to answer it?
Yeah.
Like, you said after.
Quick Lauer.
Yeah. After he does the wall and then the sword or the club, the line AoE with the lightning. What's the spreads for that?
I believe party 1 left, party 2 right, but right side of it has a lot more space, so I think there's a bit more freedom in that side, so I think people can go there.
So facing the boss, party 1 left, party 2 right.
Yeah, I know main tank is definitely like that top left corner.
Okay. I'll go Fire Lord.
I'm the top left corner for you.
34.
The split for that line AoE with the lightning. You split light parties, so facing the boss left right. Normal party split.
Top left.
Yeah, you'd be nearest the boss on the left side of the line AoE.
Oh, okay. I was thinking long ways. I was all the way like.
Nope, other corner.
Like, yeah. So yeah, just watch this after the stack.
Okay, I know healer 1 and 2 are on my side during that.
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
What a glorious beard you got there.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds! The challenger's down! Is this the end? The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
He didn't do it.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
I'll get the.
Oh no! That was too much for the
Stacking
challenger!
that spread plots. Yeah. Yeah. You got this Lord.
Alright,
Go north. Go A.
Oh, he sent his rival flying! What fearsome strength! Goodness me, the Brute Abominator is hanging on the building!
Yeah, no sweat that was
Woo! That slides for the win.
They're
Sorting.
back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
Spread. Spread. Watch out. Don't be in front. Don't be in front.
How wide is it?
His hitbox. A little left.
Yeah. You'll want to go to the opposite wall, though, Lord. Like over where Kamui is now.
Can we move the vine? I want to use my big cooldown.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, try to stay still. Try to stay still.
I did the opposite and it said science the movement, but yes, movement was clearly the wrong answer.
So does the vine go on one, and then the what's the one marker called? The flare marker. Yeah, does that go on the other probably? Or maybe you can like pick up the vine from each other.
I tried that.
Kind of. Yeah, that's what I think. Alright, just have to plant my feet and say good luck, everyone.
We can move away from you if you get the flare. That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know if the same person did the
Well, I think you would have.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
We really is.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
I was like, either the 50-50 and I got it both. Maybe it could be combat girl. Yeah, it's most likely combat girl.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Thanks, Mark.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing fine.
That's fine. I have.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds! Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
I tried to step into my my spot before the puddle's resolved.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Keep hitting at the side.
Yeah.
Southeast is dead zone.
Let's try to always meet north of the boss, just because of him doing his next ring or whatever.
Like toward.
That will always avoid it. We're always going to the south. Wherever the puddles are going.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
I did try the scratch back channel, but I just didn't want it.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Where do you up to?
Alright, we got the next thing.
After proximity.
After behind.
That's funny.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Thanks for close. Thanks for close.
Stacking clocks after.
Oh.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
No, apparently not. Somebody else is supposed to.
No, we were really far. That's how it
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
I wasn't paying attention. I'm not gonna survive this. Oh,
Oh, he sent his rival flying. What fearsome strength.
so much downtime.
Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building.
Alright, Lord, I'm gonna run to the opposite corner of the next wall for spread. Well, short of that. Well, that makes it easy. I'll just go. Oh.
I mean, honestly, there's fish base on the other side.
Oh, that's a big AoE. Yeah, I didn't realize he could jump to that wall. Staying put, you got one stack of it. Flare goes on you, so we have to move away. Damn. Home gang.
Yep.
So that's a tank buster. I mean, I guess that's usually a tank buster, right? Alright, this is the same as before. Pattern of 3.
He's bounding from wall to wall.
Sword. Glower, okay, Glower here. Glower on both walls. Another revenge. Yeah. Yeah.
Demolition gun.
Is this? Oh. Okay.
Made me think Bill.
The challenger's down.
I got
Is this the end?
So either if either of us move, it might be bad.
I'm guessing that one.
No,
That
the second one.
that second one was definitely a tether that could be intercepted. So I'm guessing it's not meant to be on you.
I had 2 tethers.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The first went on you. That's the one that you get normally. The other one was a tether that could probably be intercepted.
We're definitely something like the boss cat said.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
Oh, we have to look away from him.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
I mean, if he's the eye, he doesn't have to. If he is the eye, he doesn't have to look away. Or are you saying the eye was on the boss?
I mean,
Who had the eye? The boss or Kamui?
My word. He's used his fatal powers to manifest
I mean,
a
I
weapon.
think he got dropped to 1 just because of the flare, right? That's just a tank buster.
See, somebody. I don't know how.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Way too soon.
yeah, somebody did. Like, I was so close and I got hit.
Like me and King both were so close.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds! Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
I wonder if I should promote after the tether show. Like, there's a big gap of time between tether and flare marker.
That's not the issue here.
What do you mean? Oh,
Like, yeah, like you guys were good. It's the fucking good dude.
Yeah.
He's the one that took it.
The Brody pants died.
I mean, did he get hit by the initial?
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
Okay, but then it was the healer. It was either the healer or the dragoon.
Were y'all max melee or were y'all inside the dead box?
We were hit by the attack.
You got hit. You got hit by the club.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got hit by the
Okay.
club.
Both of us got hit by the club, and then somehow we're not the closest.
Yeah.
Well, the check is after that, so you jumped in.
Yeah.
And it's,
Yeah, it's the,
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
Tag. I mean, the tech is right now.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Onyx hitbox anyhow.
Also, with the club, like, you can't be max melee and not get hit by that.
That's what I was about to say. So,
Yeah.
So, I mean, so it's what the Black Hole was saying. So we're doing this big running in every time.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Raising the abominator. Don't raise him up.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around? Oh dear, fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Go north.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Oh, I don't know if it lets you, make sure to pick up ads as well.
Oh, he died. But we get it.
Oh,
What happened to Rune? Yeah,
Oh no, I had it. So, yeah. Should have been fine.
Maybe they rejected the raise.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
We forgot their cooldowns that time. You just weren't
They're
there.
back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing. Oh dear, fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered
I'm rounding
seeds.
that corner, Lord. If you can round it. This check is super early too, because I ran on the other side and was no longer a line of sight.
Oh my,
the
even the
earlier
cameras
ones.
have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around. The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Tough to do the clocks here. Oh, survived.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
They must double up from the dead then? Double, triple?
That would seem weird since I only had, like, they were all on a single stack only. That's the first time we saw it. I don't think
To take it outside, the brute abominator means
That's what I
business.
mean. In lieu of the dead bodies getting it, you got it.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Yeah. That seems about right.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Oh my god, that hurts.
Yeah.
Oh, a brutal blow!
He landed
But
on
the
his
contender
toes
is
there.
standing.
Heels were definitely off the edge. Mine was.
Oh dear!
There you go.
Fiendish flora
That's the
have
way.
sprouted from the scattered seeds! Oh no! That was too much for the challenger! The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Nerd.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Running clockwise.
running out. Thanks, Marvis.
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
Nice. This fight's easy. Oh, this is definitely a hold cool man's moment.
Oh, he sent his rival flying! What fearsome strength!
Yeah, should be using it as the stack marker goes off.
Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building!
Yeah, I was not doing much.
Got it forward.
Oh, wall's random. Alright, be ready to spread. No, that's my corner.
I reprised it.
Oh, there's too many people.
I just... Oh, that did much less follows.
Well, I should have done.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't reprise it and take it off. That's good now.
Club for next jump.
You said there's a look away mechanic.
Oh, King's got it though.
okay, go away. Go away from us.
The challenger's down!
I don't.
Is this the
I
end?
don't know if that was a look away. Seems.
It wasn't good, but get him.
Force.
Yeah. This is out, so you can stay spread though in place.
He's bounding from wall to wall!
Another revenge. This I think is intersect line. I'll try to get one, see what happens.
We're halfway through this fight. It's an easy fight.
Right? Alright, I'm just gonna... Do we have to stretch it?
No.
Oh, I'm just gonna stand in place here.
Watch
I
out,
think-
whoever has the blank.
Wow.
The blank.
It was the point.
The flare.
Crazy.
I don't know if you have shields. I only have magic barrier up.
Alright, people are dropping shit.
How long does that vine last?
Seems like forever.
I guess I gotta move because I dropped the star thing and then was standing in the middle of it.
Well, yeah, look, whoever's gonna have to, we have to find positions for the drop pattern. Maybe.
Well, this one's got the little tokens again. Little metal circle.
So we gotta figure out how we gotta so facing the south, right? Say the boss is between 3 and C. I was standing here, right? The black mage, I think, dropped one of the seed puddles here, and that made it so it like barely missed me.
On the other platform you're talking about?
Yeah. Imagine the boss is sitting between 3 and C. Like, and I'm standing here in my corner. The black mage dropped a star like right here.
A little off center so the diagonal didn't hit you.
Yeah. So we just gotta find placements like that. I don't know if they can go back and forth maybe I'm fine with markers.
I mean,
They will
I'd
really
be
help.
happy. Okay, so it looks like those are seat positions for the starburst.
sure.
No matter which corner I'm at, 1, 2, either vine. I don't think it's vines because I think you have to be close with the vine. It looks like, right? Because the vine graphic came up. As long as you stop moving, maybe those are vine positions. The people with vines stand there.
Well, number 1 looks like where you dropped a starburst that you were referring
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, it probably is starburst. Yeah, 1 and 3 are probably starburst locations.
Well, there's more than 2, so I think all 4 of those probably are spots.
So that means somebody would have to mirror my position in the other corner to not be hit. Whoever has the vine up there.
There was 2 other vines, so you can probably
Yeah.
take the vines to all corners.
Probably. Alright.
I wonder though, because I had a vine and I got a starburst. Did we have
Well, I think
dead?
that's
Did we
what
have dead people?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I- yeah, the vines reconfigure and.
Unless it's like a roll thing.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means
Vines don't
business.
support DPS due to starburst.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Everyone, last play dead, start rolling.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing fast. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Sorry, I saw the opportunity that you put in the data.
Alright, so you should be using your attack now.
Talking about your 1 minute cooldown there, Kamui?
Yeah. I don't know.
It was the one. It was the one.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified!
Oh,
And now they're crashing down all around! They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing! Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Alright, here's... Well, I'm probably a little bit behind, so...
Oh, he sent his rival flying!
That is-
What fearsome strength!
I don't remember percent. But,
Yeah,
During
I was,
stack.
I was able to finish my rotation.
Goodness me, the Brute Abominator is hanging on the building!
sword.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
That hits hard. What do we have? Someone type in the chat.
So you probably don't have to take that first vine. I mean, it doesn't seem to be a problem for you to take it, but it seems to just be the closest person to the wall that spawns the vine.
It's either that or aggro.
Well,
So
the
I did
other
both.
two vines later on were just the closest people to those walls.
It's either true or coincidence.
but
I mean, like I said, it's either true or coincidence. We've had one sample size so far with everyone up.
I mean, yeah, but I'm saying if it was if it's enmity, then that would mean that it was like what 7th and 8th, or just randomly like 4th and 7th or something.
I mean, the other vines had an opportunity to swap tethers before they became
I forgot about
fixed, so those were fixed immediately. So
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds! Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Can't stun it. We only have 3.
Which ones are we supposed to be getting? The two donuts. The tanks get the 2 donuts. I get either one of the others.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Tanks farther.
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing! The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Yep, I'm in mine. No, true north.
Boys at his rival flying! What fearsome strength!
I thought that got stuck on the platform.
Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building!
So much room over there. Lord and I put our beds in bunk bed configuration.
More explosions. The mines are gone by this
He's got a club.
Out, out.
He's bounding from wall
Free
to
spread.
wall!
Another AoE. Take those to the corners, we think?
Flare.
Guess we do this 1, 2, 3, 4. You're getting one. Did we have people dead before then?
No, the black mage for the first seed dropped it parallel to me.
Yeah, not on 1 or 2.
The part of me is thinking like, I don't know, maybe let it come back over there.
I mean, I guess the order doesn't really matter.
You want me to act that?
No.
No, you're talking about the tanks. You're talking about the tanks actually. We can try.
Kamui's asking non-blind questions though.
No.
Yeah, that's
no,
why I'm asking. Like,
No, King asked it was saying that. This is... Don't lump me in with King.
What are you talking about? You typed in chat. That's not King's name.
Yeah.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
Dropping it.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Tried it like that.
Wasn't that their markers?
He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Well, that we've seen. Oh wait, no. Yeah.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around? Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds! Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Shielding here, bro.
Sage is doing a high level.
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing! The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Well, I was in the middle of an animation lock.
I was rather like touching the target line. I just said that.
Yeah, if it's out and then near the attack cluster.
Go each at this rival flying! What fearsome strength! Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building!
What is that, Lord?
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Oh, the invuln.
My word. He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Stay with me.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger! They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing! Oh my, even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Towards the first explosion.
But,
Tanks nearest.
yeah, no, it's a directional thing.
The Challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Yeah.
You have a machinist?
I was like, Baron's not a machinist, he would never.
Dragoon? Red Mage?
That's me.
Keen only
That in the
recognizes.
wrong spot, but I already know you know. So.
Keen recognizes Paladin and Black Mage and no one else.
He knows warrior.
I guess he's Scholar.
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Are they spreading true north for those clock positions? Have you noticed? What is? I guess
He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon.
Boss relative or true north for the clock spreads.
Oh, a brutal blow!
True
But the
north is
contender
way
is
down.
standing firm.
It's actually just eyes.
Focus on you. They call me Rich.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds! Oh no!
Missing
That was too
someone.
much for the Challenger!
I was there, right?
But it's just Lord and I dead here, so we only had 3 on the set.
The Challenger's down! Is this the
I don't
end?
know who's supposed to be with us, the Dragoon or the Black Mage. I haven't been paying attention to who is in our light party.
I
But
mean,
we also died as well.
Not with us though, he must have died before.
Oh no.
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Phase 2 to the 606 where they haven't gotten that far yet.
My word. He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds! Oh no! That was too much for the Challenger!
Now you're the only one that died? How'd that happen?
They're back on
There's a
their
sliver.
feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
Leave this. Oh, okay.
I,
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified! And now they're crashing down all around!
Towards west.
challenger rise it again! Can they turn this around? The challenger's down! Is this the end? Do we set his rival flying? What fearsome strength! Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building!
Goodness me.
Forward, going in. Lower. I only have a 5 I'll have to take it off the way.
That works. I use Tremble for the first one.
Already around 2. Come attack with me, King.
Not yet, not yet. It's after the second one. Oh, for that, yeah.
So it's not sure how that happened,
You gotta come up.
Alright, forward.
He's bounding from wall to wall!
I don't think it's a good idea for the healers.
Alright, so 4, 3, 2, 1. Somebody have to drive one off me.
I don't think it's a good idea for me to get this one.
Whoa.
Oh, and King came over there. I guess I should probably drop it in the or take it to the nearest corner.
yeah, I didn't realize they had that.
Gotta be.
It's gotta be those two far ones so that I can, so the things can stay together. Otherwise, the players might
Go to the far ones. I was well out of range though to DPS. That doesn't seem right either.
Oh, you can read the lines.
Yeah, he's a bard. He's got right.
They could have killed it.
Because I was like far opposite. I probably could have taken my vine to the corner that King went to.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business! Will the unenhanced warrior be able to
You're talking
contend
about
with this
the
chimerical
Star,
foe?
Eye of the Vine.
I think you can attack this.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
I mean, King, you could probably like intercept that first vine too.
Oh,
and
a
run
brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
and stack with Kamui.
But it does mean
No, it does the dot based off movement.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Away from
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Yeah, your shake it off didn't save me when I ran right at it.
That was on me.
The Challenger's down! Is this the end?
Nice
Oh
red
no!
on
That was
my-
too much for the Challenger!
Never doubted.
No, I'm gonna fly off the map.
Oh, he sent his rival flying! What fearsome strength!
You should be able to run that.
Unless it goes away.
Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building!
Don't know why it wouldn't show them. Because I have revived on the platform.
Alright, sword.
Which way you going?
Back up. Alright. Well, we're gonna get some salt
He's bounding from wall to wall!
Alright. So take that to a corner, Lord.
AoE.
Oh my god!
So you want to make the make it short?
What if King picks up both tethers and then just hollow grounds the tethers and the thing? Or you wouldn't even have to hollow ground, just take both tethers and just chill there. And I just take the whatchamacallit.
Say that again, Lord.
Like why couldn't one person just take both tethers?
Oh,
Or,
if
like,
because if what King said is right, the number of stacks that you get is your proximity to the source of the tether.
yeah,
and
but
not
it's always
movement?
been isn't it always been those two in the back? So couldn't you just stand like in the corner between them?
No, it would work. The only problem is how it got 10 seconds to this guy. I can't do it. Those
you
are up to
wouldn't-
like a while.
Yeah, but if you're just standing in one spot, like close to the source.
You're saying, yeah, if you're standing between the two walls over there in the corner, that's like equal distance from both.
But also, what intense is the player too?
Yeah, but that's just it doesn't hit down.
Oh, you're saying that the rest of the cards like, but that would be if I had the Tempest and the Flare, it would be fine. But if we got the Flare, then we don't have to.
I mean, yeah, we just have to be far. We just have to be the same distance as the first one.
And it doesn't seem like the flare has any sort of bait. It's on one of you two, no matter what.
Food if you need. I mean, yeah. So it seemed weird because then maybe I moved away from it, but I thought me moving at all increased it. Maybe different tethers.
Try dancing in that corner, see what happens.
Yeah, maybe. I'll try.
The only movement I saw that changed it was when you ran towards Blossom.
Yeah, that's fine.
Harley, did you see the condition of that cane?
Alright,
Yeah,
so
1%?
we gotta see, we gotta see, is the flare beta?
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
Yeah, I was thinking of last one.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Although the last goal I was
But still, I guess we always have the flare with me, because we don't need them by the other fight.
My word. He's used his fatal powers to
Yeah, that makes
manifest
sense.
a weapon.
We've already got one of the other corners for fine people. Oh,
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
attention.
Oh dear, the challenger's fallen out of the ring.
Honestly, I got jump scared by the other pair that he comes by.
Get scared. The natural
So,
sounds like-
since the other ones besides the one that goes on Kamui are interceptable, who do we think should get those?
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
Or, yeah, I would say range.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
The healer's mid, left healer.
I also don't think you have to go all the way to the corner. I feel like you
You have to be by your thing.
My word. He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the
everyone's
contender
gonna
is
take him
standing
out
firm.
of melee range anyhow to drop the starburst.
But yeah, they're definitely positioned. Starburst.
Although,
Oh dear! Fiendish flora
Order
have
probably does not
sprouted
have
from the
those
scattered
powers,
seeds!
so drop them onto the little marker. Range goes far.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Tank the farthest.
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't want to ruin this part.
Mystery burst!
Oh, he sent his rival flying! What fearsome strength! goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building! He's bounding from wall to wall!
I had the flare that time. I don't know if
Yeah, I was standing like on the middle. I think
Oh,
Go to the other.
The challenger's down!
Yeah, I don't think you can
Is
be
this
over
the
here.
end?
Because I had a vine over here, so I have to be here. Come on, Kamui.
no, well, somebody else. I think that one you had to get the vine off me.
Or if maybe you take the first vine, Kamui or King, and then go to that opposite corner.
I think it depends on the layout.
What if King always takes the vine that spawns closest to the boss so you can stack with Kamui?
You can't take that one.
yeah, that one just goes on whoever is top of enmity.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I know. Then, like, there's always another one that you can take that spawns closest to the.
He wouldn't be able to stack on Kamui though. He'd have to run to the source of the vine.
Because sometimes the corner that that wall is on won't be the corner. where
Unless Lord, you want to heal through like a 100k dot.
No,
What
but
if
it's
I provoke, it takes the vine from enmity off
Yeah,
me?
but we have the same issue. Look, there's two different patterns. So there's one where there's two vines close to the boss, and one where there's only one vine close to the boss. That's what
So
I'm saying.
if two vines are near the boss, then King has to go far with a flare.
No, King would have to come close with the flare. Because he would grab the second vine.
If
and
he
we would
has the
both have
second vine, yeah.
Yeah. And then if they're far, then he has to. If the other two vines are far, he still needs to stack with me for the flare. He still stacks with me with the flare. It's either he has to grab a vine or not grab a vine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the first vine to go out is near, King grabs it and stacks with you for flare. If the first vine is far, whoever it's on can probably just run towards that one.
Yeah. Then we have to have somebody flex for far vine for King, and King grabs near vine, and somebody for the other pattern, somebody has to pick far vine maybe.
Yeah, I can probably intercept the far vine because since we figured out that there is some wiggle room, I was able to move close enough and to like reach the boss.
So that would be you and iCarly to grab the two far vines. So iCarly, we're thinking because there's 3 vines that go out. One is the main tank, and then it's either another one close to the boss, and one far, or so either one close, 2 far, or 2 close, 1 far. And it's either we're thinking having King pull if it's if there are 2 close tethers. King has one, and of course I have the other one. But and then we still get flares, and everybody else is away from us. Or if they're both far, that iCarly and Baron grabs the far tethers, and he still stacks near me with the flare. So we basically just stay away from main tank.
What does PF call the pattern of starbursts that we're doing?
I see.
You probably don't need to put it in there. I would
Lot
assume there's
seeds.
a way to do it, right?
No, there's definitely, like, people do Toxic Friends, something, then Toxic Friends I saw in the PF for each phase.
Yeah, it's a locked seeds.
What is it called?
Locked seeds.
Locked Seeds.
So locked positions, which would be the
So-
the marker.
I finally let the
VOD.
the Hector guy play up to the tank buster to find out if there's a reason we can't stack him, and it's like provoke the tether off. So I was right a few seconds ago when I said, what if I just provoked and then the tether moved to me because it went to you because you have in top enmity? So we can just, when we see the flare, pick the tank that don't have the tether.
You see the flare.
Because it's the tether, the tank tether goes out first to the number 1 on enmity.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like 7 seconds later or something that the flare marker shows up. So if they both show
but
up
I
on the main
mean-
tank, you could just swap the tether. You don't have to, but
Yeah, well, I was saying, like, I mean, you and I were able to both take we can take a tether and a flare.
That might be the best way to do the second.
How do you
That's
how
what
do
I'm saying,
you
for the
how
second
do you
one, yeah.
swap that tether though? Can you
No, it
intercept
had-
it?
No,
according
no, no.
to my thought was that literally I pressed provoke and it would just move to me, and then that's what happens in Hector's video. But I didn't watch the second one; I just watched the first one.
Oh, the vine just moves?
Yep.
That vine is just a magnet for whoever has top enmity.
I guess. But okay, but like even thinking about that for the second one though, it does guarantee that the flare person can always get away from that spot, but that doesn't really matter if, one of the non-tank flare people has to go across from the party too.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think a non-tank can take the flare. Have we seen that yet?
I didn't mean to say flare.
No, I don't think you can. So I think what we were saying earlier has to be right. Or if it's a near tether that goes out first, then you take that so that we know the flare's on that side. And if it's a far tether that goes out first, like I can intercept it. But you want that near tether to be on both of you.
Either way, we're putting the flare by the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, so still, then what is the condition for you to have flare? Is the question then?
Condition or like advantage?
No, condition.
Isn't it just the top 2 in aggro? One of them gets it.
Yeah, it seems to just be 50-50. Whoever. Top
Okay,
2.
so then I mean, how we're doing it seems to work too, since it doesn't matter which one of us has the flare and or vine.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like we should. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I asked you that question. I don't think there's like an advantage to us swapping it.
Yeah, I don't think there's an advantage to swapping either, especially since we, with what I proposed, we're taking the flare regardless where we're at, and it's either you have a vine or you don't have a vine, and you should be able to keep uptime as well. Because I had both vines, and I think I had one stack on both, and I was basically max melee that I could be with the vines. So you should be able to as well. Worst comes to worst, you have range combo hopefully at that point in time if you're just out of it.
So. Okay, so it's Okay. All right. So I was processing when to grab the tether, but it's basically just if I have the.
If there's two vines next to the boss, so it's
Yeah.
the buildings. So if he is catty cornered with another building, then that's when you're gonna come up to me during that.
Yeah, and take the tether off of you.
Yes, because there's 3 buildings, so
Yep.
he's either on the building by itself or on the building that has one next to it.
So there's only 3 vines then,
Yeah.
which means that you've got the people with the vines and then 4 with the starburst. One person's not getting anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
and,
never. The 2 times we saw it, I never got anything there.
I think people dying and things happening.
Yeah, but also, I could see it being another person because of flares happening.
Well, I'm fairly sure they need to do the starburst starting away from us and then coming to us. You know.
Oh no.
That would make sense.
I think whoever gets the starburst, like if you're ranged, go far. If you're melee, drop them near so you can keep hitting.
Yeah, it comes down to the timing though, because that flare really hurts anybody else but tank.
Oh, true. Yeah, if the flare's in that
Yeah.
corner, you're right. Yeah,
Like,
starburst at the
unmitigated,
start
but
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unmitigated, but with tank defense, it still did 270k.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking of the timing of that. You're right.
Yeah, at least the first one, like the first starburst. The second and third one, I think the flare's over by that point. The question just comes down to what's the safe. Oh, I think the markers might also be safe positions for the other party members.
When?
During starburst, so if everybody just for all the other people to stack on at least the one say you drop the starburst on the first marker, second marker should be safe from it, so then whoever has it can just stay there and everybody else moves.
I think 1 and 2 are in line with one another, and 3 and 4 were in line with one another. So if you dropped on 1, then 3 and 4 would be safe. If you dropped on 4, then 1 and 2 would be safe.
Yeah, so something of that nature, right? So the party could swap between the 2 middle ones back and forth for a safe position, and then the people can go out and drop the starburst and come back.
Yeah. I wonder if since they are in line with one another, you can't drop like 4 and then 3. Like, would 4 be detonating as 3 is trying to place on the marker?
Maybe. So I'm thinking maybe like party stacks on 3. The first starburst goes out, goes to 1. Then the second starburst goes out, goes to 2. Party switches to 2 position after that. Next one drops at 3. And then last one drops at 4. Or reverse.
Yeah. It makes sense. I mean, I doubt they'd order the markers the way that they did and not expect you to go 1, 2, 3, 4 or 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. So either the party stacks on 3 and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, or the party starts at 2 and go 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
I don't know, Carly. What do you think of our plan? Do you think our chances of success with it are decent?
I hate this entire fight, I'm gonna be honest.
What?
What'd you say?
I hate this entire fight. The mechanics are frustrating.
I think we're like halfway through it though.
Yeah, this is so easy.
Boss HP percentage wise.
We're gonna clear tonight.
I mean, it is possible. It's been very simple. As soon as we know how the mechanic works or have some leeway with it, like we get through it.
Yeah, we were at 58%, and I'm like,
Damn, we were that low.
2-3 for DPS.
Yeah, my DPS is definitely not great. So if we got that low.
Hey Carly, just switch to summoner. You can instant cast most of your stuff then. You only have 3 long casts, and you get to swift cast one of them. So you only have 2 long casts then.
No.
It's funny that red mage is literally the cast that has the worst movement. Now, black mage has better movement than red mage. I mean, they have for a while, but
I don't know. better is it's just the window is longer when you do have it as opposed to having the window every GCD. I don't know if I would call that better.
You mean every other GCD?
Yeah, my bad. Yeah.
Yeah, every other GCD. But I
But
mean,
I
no,
mean, but I mean, I misspoke, but I did mean that. Like that still seems better to me than the potential situation where you just don't have anything for like 12 seconds.
No, well, they've made Black Mage rotations where everything is an instant cast. There is a rotation for that with fairly decent.
I don't think there's a 7.2 viable one. There was for 7.1 for sure.
I don't know. With everything only being with a 2-second cooldown too, or 2-second cast time for Black Mages, I mean, their attacks are still faster than Red Mages, and then
Yeah, like
the
I was gonna
abundancy
say.
of paradoxes, thunder cast, fire 3 procs, double stack, triple cast, swift cast. It's Red Mages have acceleration and swift cast, and then every other.
Yeah.
Their casts are also pretty short, right?
No,
So,
they have.
I mean, the longest is 2.5.
More opportunity for slide casting.
Yeah, Black Mages have more opportunity because theirs is a base 2 second versus 2.5 for Red Mage. And if you go spell speed crit for Black Mages, you'll have even more leeway for slide casting.
Like you definitely. I think objectively you have a better like slide casting situation, but I don't think
I would argue that. I think that's something we could try to math out and see. I think the instant cast per minute is more on Black Mage than it is on Red Mage. Because also Despair's instant cast, Xenoglossy's instant cast, even Flare is instant cast.
So that's what I was gonna say. The question is probably, are you saving Xenoglossy's? Because if you did one, I don't think it could be. But if you did 3,
I mean, you have to do Xenoglossy's to be able to use your pink ability. I can't think of the top of my head that gives you a polyglot.
Amplifier.
And yeah, you have to be able to spend your amplifier and not to overcap because you can still overcap. So even with I think what
the amplifier is like a 90-second cooldown.
Yeah, true. But I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We could take it minute by minute and see how many.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
By the minute to 2 minute window is definitely more because of all the polyglots that you have, and to not overcap, you need to be spending.
I mean, I'm sure one of you just has this off the top of your head. How many 2.5-second GCDs do you get in 60 seconds?
I mean, you also got to think of the recast time. Also goes on the back end.
24.
It's 20. Okay, I was about to say 25. So 24 makes more sense. All right. So there's for Red Mage, there's that plus the first of all, the one to be 12 then for Red Mage plus the other 3 for the end of the melee combo. Plus the actual hits of the melee. Yeah, it's definitely more for Red Mage.
I still don't think so. I would still argue with the.
I mean,
you're
gonna hard cast 6 Fire 4s, unless. Well, actually, regardless of what you do, unless you choose to hard cast Blizzard 4.
No, because you have to use triple cast during the opener, so you're not hard casting 6 Fire 4s.
In the opener, you're hard casting more than, or you're hard casting like 5, because usually a triple cast in the opener is for the Blizzard phase.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a good argument that I still believe Red Mage has better mobility, hands down, than Red Mage. But granted, they're all both beaten by Summoner. Summoner has the best mobility of.
Yeah, Summoner. Yeah, it's the opposite. Like, it's reverse for Summoner. It's like, how many times do you actually have to cast?
2. 2 times do you actually have to sit there and cast?
Yeah, like per 45 seconds or something.
It ain't that though. No, it's 3 seconds. 3 seconds for those casts.
Alright,
Some weirdo sent me a friend request on Discord.
bot.
Probably.
Scammer.
They'll probably ask me, hey, I have this art stuff I can do. You wanna... Like, no. I have my own art design.
Art designer for what?
Anything?
What are you getting art designed for?
Getting art
What is she designing for you though? Like your profile pic?
profile.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
That kill one and finally wait to see Lord run from the other side.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Tank closest.
The challenger's down!
Yeah,
Is this
yeah,
the end?
yeah.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger! Oh, he sent his rival flying! What fearsome strength!
Harley took the res.
Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building!
Dot's last transition.
Alright, so this means that you'll be moving over here. No. Alright, we're going out now. You can go ahead and stand over. Random fire. Flare.
Yeah, but I also I had also forgotten.
Yeah, I mean we had to contend with that. We had to contend with
He's bounding from wall to wall.
No! Oh, I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Okay, so Flare by me, and then
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
hopefully I get the Flare then.
Yep, I can reach here.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Oh. Dude.
I got one now. That's
There has to be a brain dead trick.
Yeah, we're probably doing it now.
Maybe put them both on the odds and then both on equal. And then the odds will be safe and then stars on even.
yeah. That's what we were discussing before. It doesn't seem like you can drop 1 and 2 because 1 will hit 2 as 2's trying to place.
But if you did like 3, 4, 4,
And then
Yeah.
that again.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
okay, yeah.
I
I
thought-
saw in chat someone. Yeah, they basically said the same thing.
Edge first, then drops.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
You already did. Oh no, that was. I thought you got referred for Cactar.
Oh yeah, for conking cat card.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
That's so fun.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
I don't know. Brandon's got FC tag.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Did you make it? Close enough.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Hey, Lord, how did you survive that? How did you survive that? Oh, you weren't in the stack?
Oh dear! The challenger has fallen out of the ring!
Camus here and I are dead in the stack. How'd you survive that? I think we lost our melee there. So Lord must not have been in it at all. It was just Camus there.
Yeah, I was there the whole time.
You living tells another story to me.
I'm gonna rewind the tape.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business! Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
I can't do that. I definitely like my.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Last year was no great.
Okay, I don't know anything.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
So like, I either need to commit to it or I need to just do absolutely nothing.
Somebody got.
How is it?
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
I can't even.
It said I dodged the rescue.
Good job. No, I went the wrong way.
Out and far.
Oh no! That was too much for the Challenger!
Lord. Oh, he jumped off with you.
The Challenger's down!
That'd have been hilarious.
Is this the end?
Imagine you one-shot him like
Yeah.
Because he jumped at the edge, but he hit like the visible wall.
Yeah, he did. They don't have an animation for it, so he just sort of lands on the edge and like tilts off and falls.
That's like the in-fiction way this guy would die, for sure.
Right. The end of the Brute Abominator.
Yo.
What a sad life he led.
Oh man, Lord, we played this fight.
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business!
Lord, you know this is the same guy from the first.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Alright, I don't know what happened to him.
He watched the first cutscene where he drank stuff and changed.
No.
No, it's cat scratch fever. He had a bunch of cats and they scratched him.
My word. He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon.
Like Morpheus from the Avengers.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
No, somebody told me he has AIDS.
Yeah, basically, he found out that. Yeah, he found out that he's got like terminal cancer. It was like, fuck it, I'm going down killing you guys.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
That we're in Neverland.
Kind of wrong.
The Challenger's down! Is this the end?
Why did they take the name? Oh,
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
Oh, a lot of people did that. I just love
King just wanted to sabotage it. Like my sports ball.
No, I'm not used to having the yellow thing, and in my mind, I don't see a trigger. That means I don't have it, but it's the opposite thing.
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business! Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Giving cutscenes is super rare. You need to
My
learn it.
lord. He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon.
there's no way I'm the only one.
You're not the
Definitely the only
one.
person that I have ever met.
You're not.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing fine.
I think I am probably one of the most.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
I'm trying to trap.
Out in the center.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
I didn't want to move. I can't. Now we
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Forward, we're going down.
I got that tattooed in me.
Right? Do what Baron said. Go towards the merger. Alright, everybody out. Closest is gonna be King.
Ninja, what is...
No,
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
I think I said hold my beer.
I really like this.
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
No, he literally just kind of waddled in and was just too close to you.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. So it's hitting me. Okay, that is understandable.
81.
Boy, sent his rival flying! What fearsome strength!
I know, I can see.
Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building!
Could be declared tonight, that was
Baron, how much percent do you do?
I'm doing 13 right now.
I remember Warren said it was like 5%.
5%. Yeah, I'm good for 5 at least.
That's it.
Alright, so... Lower.
It's probably those two now.
Alright, King, you should be by me.
Now everyone just does 12%. Run off the edge.
No, like doing a gap close from the side. On the front. And pull you up maybe,
Alright, forward. Roger, AoE. Alright, it is away.
He's bounding from wall to wall!
Lower. Alright, King, you will have a line near me.
Go, get out, get away from me.
Oh, you guys.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Yeah, it's gonna be on me.
yeah, we're clearly wrong.
Why-
The healer is like trying to take it from him.
Maybe they're on.
So maybe it's the tank which goes to the yes side.
Yeah.
They'll tell you afterwards.
We have some dogs here.
Oh, that one that dropped over in front of the boss. Yeah, that killed him.
Oh, it wasn't even that person that one?
Oh, Party Finder said phase 2 cleanup.
So if you make that a healer tether, then you, I guess in that case you do force the tanks to swap if the flare goes on the main tank. which does seem way harder than what we were doing.
Yeah.
Because like that also means if it's the other arrangement, then that's not a healer tether. So then the off tank and the healer have to look for that, or look for whether or not there needs to be a swap.
So what are you saying? If the main tank gets the flare, you take the tether off of them, and then the main tank goes where?
That's the other part. Yeah,
Far?
because every
Yeah,
corner
where the
has enough.
Right?
I'm already on the other wall, like with a tether.
Yeah, literally everywhere is danger zone. I would think. I mean, clearly it can't be, because then that can't be a healer tether. But
Oh, let me big brain this. Hold on.
The tank goes middle with the flare?
No
No,
way.
no, no.
It just
I mean,
kills
it would kill
everyone.
the people. Yeah, like if the tank was like in the, I don't know, 9 o'clock spot, it would kill anyone at the 3 o'clock spot.
The only other thing could be is King, you take my tether on that far wall.
Yeah, you're right. It would be send the tank far. Yeah, that's the only way to get the tank solo. So it'd be whatever.
Yeah.
whichever
But
player spawns on goes out
That
there.
tether goes. That tether happens before the flare goes out. So
Yeah.
you wouldn't know whether or not you have the flare.
Yeah, exactly. We
Yeah,
wouldn't
you're right.
know.
It's no longer swap at that point.
Well, I mean, there's no, yeah. So we don't know where the.
Unless it is swappable. I mean, I don't know if we've tried to pass those tethers or
yeah,
not.
that just wouldn't work, because the only one we could move at that point would be the one that's the automatic tank one.
Yeah, but still. So if I'm sitting in the corner, I have the tether, and then all of a sudden I get the flare. Even if you could take the tether off of me, and I have to go move the flare. Where the fuck am I going?
Right.
Like,
Yeah. I guess you could go like middle, and then maybe the entire. Nope, because
that's
if you you could go to the middle, and then the tank. Or sorry, the DP or whoever has the far tether could hug their corner, and then everyone else could hug the other corner. I guess.
yeah. Force everybody else out of range versus what we came up with, and it like keeps everybody still in range to attack.
I
Like,
mean-
Unless there's some like magic thing that not magic, but just
Yeah.
It's definitely not
Melee
a
friendly.
0% chance that our strat is better than what they came up with.
Oh, for sure.
It is definitely more than 0%. It's possible that what we have kind of devised of how to deal with it could be better overall, but doesn't mean Party Finder is smart enough to understand that.
So the biggest risk that I can think of off the top of my head for how we were thinking of doing it is just that one of the tanks is going to get the stars, and all the tethers are still active at that point.
I think the stars go out to everyone.
Yeah, eventually they do. It's 4 sets of 2 stars. I'm watching our replay now.
Including the people that are tethered?
Yeah, and I think
Yeah,
there are 4 different ways to
Okay.
resolve that from what I saw.
which makes sense though, because we're trying to put like, you know what I mean, like the far tethered person can put one on like 3 or 1.
Yeah, I'm standing right next to a waymark.
Okay, lock seeds and Party Finder standard. Okay. So apparently 4 different ways to resolve it. Look, honestly, like at this point, like I mean, it's hard to imagine that we are the first ones to come up with how we're resolving it.
Yeah.
I guaranteed somebody has already thought of this way. The question is
No
that
way we
a
can
not
forefront.
as used, not as used strat or not?
Yeah.
I will say, Carly, from what you know, the strat that we have come up with, is that strat available? Is that used? Is that one of the name strats of the 4 that you saw?
I only saw the names themselves. PF uses lock seed, so it's the only one I bothered learning.
I mean, I guess we just heavy mitt through the flare. That's the only other thing I can
And
think of.
take it in the
I'll
middle?
No, well, we can just... If I get the flare, I just sit there with the vine and flare, and the healer grabs the one that was behind me for that pattern. And we just fucking veil and shake it off.
I mean, doing that would make, if you're going to use the word brain dead, like, would make the seeds simpler to resolve.
And if you are invulning the 2 tank busters, you'll have more cooldowns up, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the flare hardly hurts. It doesn't really do much to a tank. So,
But
I mean,
it
this
does.
reminds me.
It does a lot though to like someone standing near you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like with veil and shake it off, you know, and like, well, I don't think reprisal can work at that point because the boss is casting the flare.
So you think tether on you, healer takes the near, or
Takes the one at 3, whatever the one that was closest to the wall that he jumps to at first.
yeah.
So if it's fixed positions, the healer always grabs that one.
Well, there's always a building opposite side of whatever he's hugging, right? That I would take, and then healer takes the other one that the tank doesn't have.
Yeah. So there's two in the center that are opposite sides.
Then stack the tanks for flare and mid it.
Yeah. Stack the tanks for flare, mid through, and maybe that's the play there. Until somebody yells at us, "What are you doing?" I mean, that just makes me think of Sphene Extreme, you know, the prevailing strat is everybody stack, and then you just mid through.
Yeah.
So.
Uh,
and then everybody else can be in position for seeds, like King said.
I won't use Troubadour then for the large AoEs after Glower.
Yeah, the Revenge of the Vine. You should, if King and I both veil, if he and I veil and shake it off, that's like as much shielding. If we can't live with just those...
Yeah, it's like 40% less damage to the whole party.
There's probably 90 seconds between those two. I can probably use it for the first AoE and it would be up in time for that flare.
Yeah.
Let me look. Let me look. Actually, I'll watch the replay.
Yeah, I mean, mine is at minimum 15% of your max HP, plus whatever veil is. Because I'm not gonna push for 21% because I have to use like all my cooldowns for that. How much does veil do?
Sorry, I was doing dumb shit. 10% of my max, which would be...
Does it say of your max, or does it say of maximum?
No, it says of it literally says of your.
Okay, see, mine doesn't say that, so I think mine's percentage off the person.
Right. Yep. Yeah, that is the change they made to shake it off. Yeah, it was for the person for shake it off, and it's for the tank for veil.
Yeah.
And then they added the heal to shake it off to make it not strictly worse than veil.
Yeah. Well, it has a heal and a regen.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. The regen that needs to be there.
Yeah. Well, the regen's been there. It's the cure that was added.
Oh, the cure was added? That's okay.
Yeah,
then that means they added the cure to both. That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
They also made the paladin one hit the paladin because veil didn't used to affect the paladin, which is a weird thing to not have.
What did you use? Did you use anything for that final flare? Because the healer was still pretty close to you at that point and survived.
Yeah. I do not remember off the top of my head now.
Well, let me see what pops up. I might be out of range though to see my flying text.
Well, yeah, and then it'd probably spawn up on the party list.
Troubadour is not up, but I used it pretty late on the first one. I can probably use it early, and then it'd be up in time.
Yeah. On the first one? Is it 90 seconds for your Troubadour?
Yeah, it's about 90 seconds between that first AoE and that second flare. So if I used it early on the first AoE because it's up for 15 seconds, then it should be up for that second flare.
Okay. So then I can probably do it for the first one as well. It looks like I can do Shake It Off at the start, during the ring around with the 3 spots that we're moving for, and then the first revenge if I do it early enough.
No one seems to be coming to try to take that tether from me, so I think I'm supposed to have it.
I was looking too when the healer was like following me for the tether. I started looking back at yours, like, is anyone doing that to him?
Oh, the rescue dodge. Where's your perspective of your line of sight? Were you just standing between the ads and the boss?
I think I was in that, like, I think they count the center of the ads target ring as
Oh,
the
yeah,
threshold,
yeah.
and I was like on that, so I guess.
Boss's side of center.
TWD. What's that? The Walking Dead player.
Like in Final Fantasy?
No, somebody was like, "Hello, you're also a TWD player." Nope, never played it.
Would y'all mind if I hopped out? I want to make soup before I fall asleep.
Oh, sleep? What? You're falling asleep?
Yeah.
I mean, even if we found people, we would only have like 20-something minutes.
Oh, I really wanted to see Phase 3 so we could tell Damon that we progged that far.
I mean, now that you said that, Laura will tell them that.
Yeah, I'll tell him for you.
Yeah.
That's a solvable problem.
Right, no, just we got down to 50%, got to phase 3.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
there you go.
kinda ready for that too.
Oh, give him 2 truths and a lie, or yeah, 2 truths and a lie, right? King dodged a rescue. We got the boss down to 50%. We saw phase 3.
Well, you know, one of those is a truth because the photo evidence is in
I
Discord.
know, he just has to remove it in time.
Damon's on top of his notifications. He's definitely already seen it, even though he's
Oh no,
at
man,
dinner.
he's out. He's at dinner.
He's drunk, dude.
I'm gonna hop out to make soup.
You're gonna have meat too?
I'm gonna make soup and then pass out.
Alright, so
Dude. Oh man, if you let him know.
yeah, he'll show up under your bed and suck your toes.
Oh, is that why he does that?
I'm scared. I'll see y'all on Tuesday.
Alright.
See ya.
Good night,
Oh,
y'all.
we if some people want the next
We're doing
person we're
some
trying to pull
practice.
in, yeah, they are looking at doing 6, cleaning up.
He hit this before. Leave him
I shall do my best. I'll keep eye on chat.
Yeah, just
Maybe again, but I pay more attention to
ping Discord.
with.
Ping King directly.
Ping, right? Ping King, put up the event, be like, hey, here we go. Gives you time.
This is the way, yes.
Oh yes, good night, y'all.
Good night.
Night.
Alright, I'll catch you later.
See ya.
Have a good one.
Got another guild battle right away, huh? There's 17
There-
people in my guild.
They're from China. Should I just go ahead and say Tiananmen Square?
No, that's me.
Why not? I mean,
Because that's an L for the Chinese people. And he could just easily come back with our tyrannical government oppressing our people.
All right.
Man, I went for a
It would kick my. It would kick my legs, or well, kick my foot if I did bike. I Yeah. For me, it's the problem of the ankle rotating around. I used to bike. Last time I rode a bike though, I literally bent the pedal because I put too much force onto it. I just had to just leave the chat with 3 what? Oh, I did. Oh no, I was talking about leaving the chat with this Chinese person. Yeah. Oh, you put your Discord name in there? Yeah, I mean, I left it for y'all to be able. Oh, because like I didn't want to be a middleman, and the best way for me to like, hey, here's the chat. You can ask the questions y'all need to know between each other. Oh yeah, before he bowed out, yeah. And no, yeah, I I left. I think when I started the his princess chat with you, that's when I left the B man one. Oh, he was. It still showed him being in there. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, but no, I was talking about the Chinese person that randomly added me for whatever reason. Possibly, but yeah, I don't really want to deal with it, so I don't know. They hadn't gone into the general direction that most random people do. So either they got the wrong person or I mean, they could have been trying to hack into my Discord for whatever reason. Thinking I have my information, for my debit card or something inside my Discord. I don't pay for Nitro. Fuck that shit. That's okay. I just left it and blocked the person. So boosting when you're not boosting. Okay. Shin only needs the weapon. He's fully best besides that. Yeah, yeah, they've been clearing 8 now. Yeah. Because he wasn't raiding yet. Except he's doing warrior. Yeah, but it sucks. Yeah, but it sucks. They added in the new difficulty for Night Rain. Yeah. I mean, yeah, most runs are a failure, even in the normal boss runs. Tomorrow is the 20th. Do I have any going out? Yep, I have 3, 6, 9. Okay. I'm so close to the base for my airship to be 90. I need to find out what team they're using for the escalation. I'm assuming something like uh Aerith, uh Aerith, Cloud Tifa or something, or maybe Aerith Angeal Sephiroth. I don't know. Magic reduction, so maybe Barret. Magic attack down. No, to give magic attack down to Kefka. Nice. Oh, sucks. Yeah, I haven't. Every A I bought recently has just had dog shit rare drops. Oh, did you do the new story stuff? No, no, no. The new, like, the actual story. They added in. Yeah, I just did the new story stuff today. It's 1,500 gems. I mean, I I was I generally check Steam to see if there's an update for any of the games, And I was like, oh shit, I'm at 95% of the achievements on this. I was like, oh yeah, there's new story. So I had to go do that. Because I know that I'm at like 98 or 99% normally. Yeah. New cloud weapon is okay, let me check my high wind. So close. I could just use one. I could just use one gas tank. Oh, I can just wait 6 minutes. In 6 minutes, I can upgrade to base 90 on my high wind. For your chocobo or for the high wind? I have 40. Well, granted, I use mine often to upgrade the engine. Should just do it on my chocobo just so I can get more currency. Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm over 1,000, so I might as well do some right now. One of them is A rank, so I might as well. Yeah, all comes down to the gill. Mm. Spamming my A rank chocobo right now that I have currently out. I don't have enough to buy another A rank right now. Nice. Ooh, new A rank. Let's see. Stables. You rates 28% rare drop. 28.5. Excuse me. Sorry. Let's see. Which ones are water? I have an A rank water, so I should send one of those out there. Oh, that's why I didn't do it. The water one.